Creek Jewelers, located at 111 South Washington Street. Creek Jewelers is an IJO master jeweler, giving you the brilliance you deserve. Stop in and see their diva diamonds. Divinity is in the details. Creek Jewelers always features professional and courteous service and quality merchandise at affordable prices. Come see for yourself how you can make an ordinary day special with a gift from Creek Jewelers at 111 South Washington Street. You can call them at 362-0603.
From the Paper News 24/7 newsroom, here's your police blotter for Tuesday, May 24th, 2011. Brought to you by Creek Jewelers, 111 South Washington Street, downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. The Crawfordsville Police Department responded to a call of loud music on Sunday, College and Dunn. The subjects turned it down, 3:18 p.m. Disabled vehicle, College and Washington, 3:45 p.m. Caller reported female subject yelling and screaming at families at the Milligan Park Skate Park. Police were unable to locate the woman, 4:11 p.m. A woman reported being battered, Park Lane, 4:46 p.m. Report a woman and her daughter were making threats at Milligan Park, 5:06 p.m. Man requested to speak with an officer, reference civil dispute, McDonald's North, 5:10 p.m. Wire down in the roadway, Highland and Prospect, 5:41 p.m. Break-in to Reliable Plumbing reported, 508 John Street, 6:23 p.m. There was a child stuck in a swing at the Cloverdale Heights Playground, 7:07 p.m. Med 2 was called to the scene. Caller reported kids en road on skateboards, Washington and Chestnut, 7:20 p.m. Possible child abuse reported, Washington and College, 7:27 p.m. A dead fish was left at the doorstep of a caller's home, left there by juveniles, Knoll Circle, 7:30 p.m. Woman reported she had been assaulted. When police arrived, they spoke with the man. He left, 600 block South Grace, 8:09 p.m. Caller reported hearing several shots. Police were unable to locate. Grace and Elmore, 11:22 p.m. On Monday, merchandise located in the parking lot of Ace Hardware, 1812 U.S. 231 South. The business doors checked okay. The merchandise was left at the door, 1:47 a.m. Audible alarm sounded at Wendy's, 1511 South Washington Street. There was an employee on the scene, 2:05 a.m. Woman reported her daughter had not returned home. The daughter was found at a residence on Covington Street. 1000 block of Westwood Drive was the source of that request, 2:19 a.m. Police checked a vehicle at Candlewood Suites. It was okay. The subject in the vehicle was asleep, 2:19 a.m. A man reported an ongoing problem trying to retrieve clothing belonging to his children. Police assisted, 100 block of Blair Street, 9:06 a.m. A woman in a black dress was reported walking in the middle of the road. Police were unable to locate her, 136 East at Larry's Motorcycle Shop, 9:22 a.m. Police transported a female juvenile from probation to Crawfordsville High School, 9:30 a.m. Vandalism to Crawfordsville District Public Library building reported, 205 Washington Street, 10:04 a.m. Disabled vehicle, US 231 South at County Road 150 South, 10:09 a.m. A man requested assistance retrieving property from his ex-girlfriend at Shady Knoll, 10:10 a.m. Police transported a juvenile, or rather juvenile females, from Crawfordsville High School. One was taken to a residence, and one was taken to the probation department, 11:31 a.m. Theft of TV from a home was reported, 500 block of Whitlock, 11:40 a.m. A woman requested to speak with an officer regarding a civil matter, reference her children, 800 block of East Market Street, 12:44 p.m. Smoker's Choice employee requested an officer reference a fight in a parking lot over a vehicle, 1700 block of East Main, 12:52 p.m. Silent alarm from the safe area at Walgreens 110 West Market sounded. Police investigated. It checked OK, 1:01 p.m. Montgomery County Sheriff's Office on Sunday responded to a request from St. Elizabeth's Hospital, reference a county officer and a dog bite. They wanted a county officer, reference a dog bite, 1:47 p.m. An alarm company reported a front door alarm, North Meridian Street in Linden. That checked OK, 2:43 p.m. Disabled vehicle, US 231 at 900 North, 3:16 p.m. A man requested to speak with an officer, reference a break into a trailer at Alamo, 4:36 p.m. A man requested to speak with an officer, reference an attempt to retrieve articles at Linden, 4:38 p.m. Disabled vehicle, I-74 at the 27-mile marker, 4:45 p.m. Harassment reported east 1000 South, Ladoga, 5:23 p.m. Star Ambulance requested assistance after a patient escaped from the ambulance. The patient was apprehended. State Road 32 East on the ramp to I-74, 5:28 p.m. The ambulance attendants said they were afraid he would try to escape again. Woman reported finding an air compressor, State Road 32 East. Police said there had been no theft, 5:42 p.m. Caller reported a juvenile was on a roof trying to jump onto a trampoline, 500 block of East Water Street in Linden. And then the caller said the child had gone back inside. That was at 7 p.m. A woman reported other kids were causing problems for her child on the school bus, North Holden in Linden, 8:30 p.m. Disabled vehicle reported US 231 north of KFC restaurant, 8:47 p.m. Vandalism to a vehicle, 500 block Valley Drive, 8:48 p.m. A man reported his daughter was followed home by a vehicle, State Road 32 West and State Road 47 South, 10:22 p.m. On Monday, a resident called in after the driver parked in his driveway for over 3 hours. Police investigated and the driver was taken to the hospital. That happened on West US 136, 7:57 a.m. Request to speak with an officer, reference a possible identity theft, 2500 block of State Road 32 East, 1:11 p.m. Also on your police blotter, accidents. Crawfordsville Police Department on Friday responded to Fountain Trust Bank parking lot, Indianapolis Road. Lachelle D. Maddox of 46 of Crawfordsville and Robert D. Hillenberg, 75 of Pittsboro, were involved, 11:59 a.m. At the Admiral parking lot, Gerald A. Lawn, 66 of Bremerton, Washington, and Larry W. Thomas, 68 of Crawfordsville, involved, 1:06 p.m. East Main at Water, Ryan M. Way, 37 of Crawfordsville, and a parked car, 2:23 p.m. On Saturday, at the Speedway on Indianapolis Road, involving Stephen L. Walker, 40 of Ladoga, who hit an ice machine, 3:21 a.m. Elmore at Anderson, David L. Bice, Jr., 22 of Crawfordsville, struck a utility pole, 2:45 p.m. County Market parking lot, Sherry K. Cox, 46, and Jamie E. Argelis Santiago, 31, both of Crawfordsville, involved in that accident, 4:48 p.m. US 231 at Home Depot Private Drive, Thomas Colonna, 50 of Crawfordsville, and Jonathan J. Blackburn, 29 of Kingman, 8:12 p.m. On Sunday, US 136 at Oak Street, Riley L. Barr, 17 of Waynetown, and Brittany L. McDaniel, 36 of Waynetown, involved in that accident, 2:16 a.m. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office on Friday, 102 South Main, Linden. An unknown driver struck a car owned by Kathy Watkins of Crawfordsville, 11:54 a.m. And on Saturday, County Road 50 South, west of Skank Road, Susan M. Allison of Crawfordsville struck a utility pole, 6:21 a.m. State Road 32 at I-74, Joseph Finchen of Converse struck a guardrail, 2:10 p.m. Arrests. Crawfordsville Police Department on Saturday arrested Joshua Johnson, 25, of Noblesville, for possession of paraphernalia, 1:51 a.m. Christine McKinney, 27, of Crawfordsville, for operating while intoxicated, 2:13 a.m. Felice Stephan, 28, of Crawfordsville, for battery, 3:02 a.m. Michael Joe Robinson, 23, of Crawfordsville, for battery, 3 a.m. Matthew Fiddler, age 30, of Crawfordsville, for operating while intoxicated, 3:42 a.m. Alicia Cole, 28, of Ladoga, for disorderly conduct, 4:32 a.m. Stephen Walker, 40, of Ladoga, for operating while intoxicated, 4:32 a.m. Jacob Murphy, 23, of Indianapolis, for theft, 5:15 p.m. Danny Malik, 40, of Crawfordsville, on a warrant for battery, 9:05 p.m. On Sunday, Dustin Norman, 28, of Kingman, was arrested for battery, 1:30 a.m. Cody Conkright, 20, of Crawfordsville, for operating while intoxicated, 3:40 a.m. And William Maxwell, 20, of Wingate, for minor consumption, 3:48 a.m. And that's your police blotter for Tuesday, May 24th, 2011. I'm Frank Phillips reporting this police blotter brought to you by Creek Jewelers, 111 South Washington Street, downtown Crawford.